Hi, boss. Sorry I was late this morning. Just a few minor inconveniences came up, but it's all fine now. You want to know about the minor inconvenience? Are you sure? I mean, it's not going to be an interesting story. All right. No, yeah. You've been warned. So let's see. It started around 10 a.m. I mean, that's the usual time I leave to go to work, but I mean, this morning was a bit different. I woke up a little later than normal, so I was, still eating my breakfast sandwich when I left the house. Let's see. Well, first, the automatic start button on my keys didn't work. I figured it would just be a small problem to fix, by unlocking the door manually and igniting the engine and all. But I was able to unlock the door to my car, but turns out that my stupid car battery was almost dead somehow, and it needed a jump start. Luckily, my neighbor across the street was outside watering her garden, and I yelled at her to see if she can help me jumpstart the car. But instead of, the expected, absolutely neighbor, no problem, she starts harassing me and calls the cops on me because I was disturbing the peace. I mean, this is Mettawa. I mean, who disturbs the peace in Mettawa, Anyways, the police came and they helped me jumpstart the car graciously, and then they went off about 5 minutes later. So now we're looking at 10:15 a.m. and I'm starting to get a little worried about being late and all, but this goddamn neighbor Karen was still harassing me through it all. And me being the pacifist I was, I just ignored her and drove off on my merry way. And all was fine considering, until I backed into the tire of a big rig while leaving. I don't know. I mean, the driver was yelling and hollering at me about, insurance or whatever. But I mean, there was barely a scratch in the tire, so my patience was waning thin at this point. And it didn't help that a flurry of cop cars started screeching down the street to the gas station I was at, looking for me all of a sudden, because now I was a fugitive for littering. I mean, that's at least what the cops were yelling at me through the microphone. I mean, somehow, apparently, a medium-sized crumb from my breakfast sandwich fell on the ground, and the stupid Karen neighbor reported it to the authorities. And so, with my usual fight or flight reaction, I bolted to the expressway just so I can be on time for work. And let's see, it was 10:35 at this point, and I'm pretty worried about being late. So now I'm on the Eden's Expressway, chased by 8 cop cars, and now the big rig too. I mean, the driver wanted revenge for me backing into his tire or something. There was no damage on the tire. Anyway, now with 9 vehicles after me, I decided to do the O.J. Simpson method and drive the speed limit on the expressway. I mean, last thing I needed after a littering violation is a speeding ticket, And at this point is 11 a.m. rolls around, and I'm panicking about being late. And so I exit off the expressway on Tower Road, and I arrive here to work, my destination. Yeah. So those were the minor inconveniences that prevented me from being on work on time. Won't happen again. And also the reason why there are 8 cop cars and a big rig out in the parking lot. Look, before I leave, just remember you didn't see anything, boss. Okay? Thanks.